in East India, whatever, okay? But this is again this is the black hole of what's going on in the world in terms of industrialism and capitalism. And this went on. So now you have these West Enders, elitist cultural thespians of all varieties, knowing what's going on in the Far East. And then they, again, like I said, fall into this reform, but you have to repent. Otherwise, you are deemed morally unacceptable and a lost cause. More women unliving, more families unliving. Why? Do you want to know why primarily the causes? Being frozen to death, starved, which was noted as malnutrition, okay? This is such a disgusting, exploitive, I can't wrap my mind around it. So therefore, point being, I cannot tolerate Victorian literature because it is beautiful. It is flowery. Leni Riefenstahl was a fairly good filmmaker, but we all know that scenario. So these little flighty little teacup moral dilemmas and emotional challenges, so polished in this literature, so polished, juxtaposed to such deep, profound, systemic cruelty, knowing that these writers were writing these flowery, beautifully prosed pieces of work, I can't stop seeing the death. I read now Pride and Prejudice or I'm drawing a blank on Thackeray's most famous. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Of those half a dozen varieties of profoundly talented and well-known authors, writers, screenplay, playwrights is what I meant to say. I can't stop seeing the death. While I'm reading these things, every time they lift a teacup, I think the tea in that cup is leaves. Those leaves were counted one by one with a woman with only 7 fingers because they got frostbitten, fell off, and her children are starving, and she's desperately trying to make matchsticks, which, in fact, the sulfur gives her a disease in her jaws, as it did thousands of women, and they died horrible deaths. So, oh man, I did not mean to make this such a bummer. I feel so strongly about it, and it really hit me last night when I literally picked up some reading. I read voraciously, and then I juxtaposed that suddenly for the first time-ish in my head against the socio-political environment of the time. I can't read it. Every flowery word, every teacup makes me nauseous. So, I don't know, guys. It's good stuff. It's just in my mind, I can't add it up. It's not like Polanski or Pasolini. It's not that kind of thing. Yeah, they did bad things, but they're great artists. No, this is like virtually 100 years of ignoring carnage and writing beautifully flowery, polished, clean-smelling, with clean linens, no scabies, no, you know what I'm saying? From what perspective were they writing? That's another thing for me. I really need to know the context within what you are writing this about. So, anyway, I gotta say goodbye. I know this is way too long. Usually the ones I feel very kind of driven or very strongly topic-wise about stretch into this. So, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you have a good next 24 hours or until I see you again, even though I'm not seeing you. And my goodbyes last forever, yes. So I love you. Be good to yourself. Care about those that care about you. And in the meantime, I love you. Bye.